Hi all, Violet here, second generation homeschooling mom of 3. I have a 9-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a toddler. Today I wanted to share with you a quick recap of how our summer schooling went. So let's get into it. So for me, the goal of our summer schooling is mostly just review and then also fitting in some extra subjects that we don't have time for during the regular school year. So for math, my son finished Singapore 2A and he got a decent way into 2B, and we'll finish that up and then move into Beast Academy during the school year. And my daughter did Kate Snow's Division Facts That Stick for a large portion of the summer. She also did Chocolate Shop Math, which right at the beginning of the summer, and she really enjoyed this. So she finished this in just a few days. And then Kitten Math 2 finally came out last weekend, and so I bought it immediately and printed it out, and she finished it over the weekend. So that also didn't take her very long. She really enjoyed that as well. As you can see, it works on a bunch of different math things that she's covered, so she really enjoyed working through that. So that all went really well. For ELA, I just have my daughter do Mad Libs, and we take turns filling them in. We did a few, probably like one section in this book. For art, we did Draw the World, and then we also did creative form drawing. So for Draw the World, I have Draw the USA too, but we just did Draw the World this year. My kids did maps of the whole world. My daughter did not want to share hers. This is my son's. I was really impressed with how well they did with this book. It does a good job walking you through drawing the different shapes, but it still can be kind of challenging, especially my son has struggled with fine motor in the past, so I wasn't sure how that was going to go, but he did really well. My daughter did really well. Their maps turned out really well. We got to talk about a lot of different geographical features as we were drawing the maps. I helped him label this, obviously. And yeah, I'm just really proud of how well they did with this, and I'm really pleased with how well it went. So I definitely will be looking for other books in this series, kind of keeping my eye out to see if I can find them used, because they are a bit pricey new. And then creative form drawing also went really well. We finally finished, we started this last summer, and this summer we finally finished the whole first section, which is the class 1. And so last year when my kids did it, they really just would do the forms that I demonstrated, and they didn't bring much creativity into the forms they were drawing. We also were drawing really simple forms. But this year we were able to cover a lot more forms, and they were a lot more creative with their forms, especially my son, who has worked on his fine motor in OT. And so it's a lot easier for him now to use a lot of those fine motor skills. And that's part of why I wanted to do this over the summer. One, I think the forms are cool. I'm not really a Waldorf person at all, but I do like this kind of fine motor approach to art. And then I also wanted to keep working on my son's fine motor skills in a way that was fun. And then also my daughter can have some fine motor practice too without having to do a ton of writing or handwriting. So yeah, I really like this book. This is a guide for teaching more than set lessons. I have a more thorough flip through of this that I'll link down below if you're interested, but I've been really happy with that. And then I also got my kids these Mind Benders books as just kind of fun supplements. And I don't know where my daughter's is, but this is my son's, and they both did their first book really quickly, and so I bought them the next level up. So for my son, I bought him the pre-KK level, and I think I bought my daughter level 3. So then I bought in PDF the next level up for each of them. Mind Benders 4 for my daughter, and then level 1 I think for my son. And my son's, I'm not sure where it went, but my daughter almost finished this. She has a couple problems at the end, and I think she just got tired of doing them because they did all of them in like a week at the very beginning of the summer, and then we started doing more activities, and they kind of put them to the back burner because they'd done a lot of them already. I also purchased these balance benders for my kids. They're kind of the math version of Mind Benders, and they hated them. They didn't think they were interesting at all, so that was a little bit disappointing, but oh well. I'm glad they really liked the Mind Benders. Our family subjects, or our little family units over the summer, were Newshounds, which is a media literacy program from an Australian podcasting company. And my kids loved this. They had so much fun doing this. We did it faster than I'd planned because they kept asking to do the next episode. And so basically what it is each little lesson, they're focusing on one particular aspect of media literacy. So they start with what is media, and then they go through, like they have a lesson on AI and AI manipulated images and things like that. And so every lesson, your little dog character is earning a new piece of their detective kit, like goggles or a notebook or a fingerprinting kit or whatever, something like that. So my kids just really liked it. It was at the perfect level for them. It was a really great introduction to media literacy and really thinking about where the things you're seeing are coming from, what's the purpose, what are they trying to convince you, is it an ad, is it something else? So yeah, I highly recommend that. It's totally free. And yeah, it was just really, really fun. And then our other family thing was Read Around the World this was just a book list from Penguin Random House that I found. And some of these books we'd read before, a lot of them we hadn't. They're all newer books, and we really enjoyed this as well. We just would read the book, find the place on the globe, kind of talk about some of the things we noticed in the book that were maybe interesting or something we hadn't seen before, unique, things like that. So we really enjoyed this as well. We've done other geography things, so this was just kind of a light little around the world picture book list. It was perfect for the summer, and all my kids really enjoyed it. So all in all, our summer went really well. We also went to the pool. We took some vacations, visited friends. My daughter went to summer camp. We did Kids Bowl Free, which is a program, I believe it's national. You can check on their website if there's a participating bowling alley near you. And during the summertime, kids' games are free. You just have to pay for their shoe rentals, and then any adults who wanted to bowl with them, you'd have to pay for as well. All of our summer school things that I planned went really well. I'm really happy with all of that. I'd love to hear from you in the comments down below. How did your summer go? Did you do some schoolwork during the summer, or do you just completely take a break? I will link everything that I mentioned in the comments down below. I am a bookshop and Amazon affiliate, so if you click on one of those links and make a purchase, I do receive a small commission. Thank you for watching.